likely to grow at 7.4% in 2025-26, up from 6.5% in the previous fiscal, mainly on the account of better performance of manufacturing and services sector, as per the government data being released. And these numbers are especially significant because they reflect increased growth in the fiscal year in which the US has slapped 50% tariffs on India, including 25% penalty for purchasing Russian oil. The two countries have been discussing trade deal, which is yet to materialize. But as far as the estimates that has been released on part of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, saying that the service sector has actually played a big role in the increase of this year. And to this very effect, it seems that the BJP is now raking up this issue to counter the Congress government, in particular Rahul Gandhi, of his views there as far as when he had mentioned during his recent visit to Germany and talking about the decline of the manufacturing sector in India. So hitting back at the Congress, here is Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP saying that India's GDP forecast to grow 7.4% in financial year 26 amid global uncertainties. No economy isn't dead. Rahul Gandhi's career is dead. Rahul Gandhi is the LOP of a leader of propaganda and head of Bharat Badnami Brigade, who goes to Berlin and does bakwas. Well, that seems to be the language that has been used by Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP there, countering when it comes to the Congress's perspective and the line on what they believe to be as far as India's manufacturer sector to be on a decline. Let's connect with Mohit on this. Mohit, good morning. Contrary to what the numbers have been showing or have been estimated on part of the Congress and its leaders there, this seems to be promising, especially when it comes to India remaining to be the fastest growing major economy in the world.
Well, Amita, according to the data that has been released by the National Statistics Office, India's economy will grow at a robust 7.4 in the financial year 2025-26. So clearly, this seems as a massive boost to India's economy. Last year, the India's economy growth rate was around 6.5, 6.6%, and this is a massive boost to the Indian economy. And it comes at a time when Donald Trump and the United States have put additional tariff on India for purchasing Russian oil. We know that how all over the world there is a slowdown in economy, but when it comes to India, this is the condition of India's economy, that the GDP, the economy will grow at 7.4%. That is the data that has come out from the Ministry of Statistics. And now what we see is that the Bharatiya Janata Party is taking big at the
charge. Remember when Rahul Gandhi had agreed with what Donald Trump was saying and his recent visit to Germany, where he had mentioned as far as India's manufacturing sector to be on a decline there. Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP is also connected with us. Pradeep, good morning. We just want to play out and go back in time a little bit for the statement that came in from Rahul Gandhi there, where he had agreed rather to a point where he believed that India was actually a dead economy. Let's play out that reaction.
He's right. I mean, everybody knows this, except the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister. Everybody knows that the Indian economy is a dead economy. I'm glad that President Trump has stated a fact.
Well, Pradeep, what are your thoughts on such kind of statements that come in? Because it is ModiNomics that seems to be powering India, especially when it comes to the GDP estimate set to be beyond and above expectations.
Well, Amita, the Indian economy was left in trend deficit by the Congress party and the UPA. We were suffering from a double-digit inflation. Realizing that under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, more than 30 crore people have been lifted out of poverty, and every global index, whether IMF, World Bank, and now even our own Ministry of Statistics proves that India is the fastest growing economy, not just for 1 year, but for repeated consecutive years, prove a point that people on the ground are feeling the impact of inclusive growth. Realizing that the Congress party's politics of deprivation is failing, Rahul Gandhi, with his inherent hate for the progress of India and the prosperity of India, because he's opposed every program which has benefited the country, from Make in India to Digital India to Startup India, and calling the Indian economy dead. This proves the point which I've been reiterating since long, that Rahul Gandhi is against India, Indian growth story and the Indian state. This is why when anything good happens in the country, whether it is economic growth or any of our men doing great, Rahul Gandhi will always criticize it. This further proves the point that only thing which is dead is the Congress party's electoral performance. The economy is doing well, the economy is fastest growing, and we will be the third largest economy in the years to come.
All right. We'll try and get reactions to come in from the Congress party as well as far as these figures are concerned. Pradeep, thank you very much for your point of view. And Mohit, thank you as well, because the numbers show India remains to be as the fastest growing major economy in the world. And these will also give important inputs to the finance minister as she will finalize the upcoming 2026 budget. With that, we head into a short break.